Welcome to Fueling Growth, Marketing for Auto Repair Shops. I'm your host, Zane Taylor, and today we're tackling a deceptively simple question with big impact. Why do I need keywords in my reviews? I'm joined by our resident expert, Faith Elliott. I have the privilege of working on her team to help local shops turn marketing into measurable revenue, and I'll be moderating today's conversation. If you own or manage a small to mid-sized shop, this episode is going to break down how specific words inside customer reviews influence what shows up in Google, who calls you, and how many cars roll into your bays. We'll cover the mechanics behind Google's use of review text, what a good keyword looks like, how to ask customers in a natural, compliant way, and the tools that make this process repeatable. Stick around for real examples, scripts, and a practical plan you can implement this month. Let's get straight into strategies you can use today.
Thanks for having me, and hello to everyone tuning in. I love this topic because reviews are one of the few places where your customers do the marketing for you. When we guide them to describe what you actually fixed, on what vehicle, and where they're located, those words feed Google signals that affect discoverability and conversions. This isn't about gaming the system. It's about helping neighbors searching for a solution. Recognize your shop as the match. Use plain language, be specific, and make it easy for satisfied customers to share the details that matter. It really is that practical.
That framing is helpful, especially the point about customers doing the marketing. Let's dig into the mechanics so shop owners understand the why behind this. When people type or voice search for things like brake repair or AC recharge near Springfield, how is Google using the text inside reviews? I'm thinking about relevance, rankings in the local pack, and those bolded justifications you sometimes see on the map results. Why do keywords inside reviews specifically move the needle compared to star ratings alone? Break down what matters most for Google.
Google treats review text as user-generated content that corroborates what you claim on your site and Google Business Profile. It feeds three things: relevance, prominence, and justifications. Relevance: if someone searches hybrid battery replacement Camry, reviews that mention hybrid, battery, and Camry help your listing match that query even if the exact phrase isn't on your service list. Prominence: robust descriptive reviews are a quality signal that often correlates with better local pack positioning. Justifications: Google will surface snippets like their review mentions brake repair, or even the actual phrase from a review, bolded under your listing. Those snippets increase click-through because they mirror the searcher's intent. Stars indicate satisfaction, keywords indicate fit. Together, they increase visibility, clicks, and calls. In short, they guide discovery.
Clear and compelling. Stars show satisfaction while words signal fit. Let's ground that in examples. For a typical neighborhood shop, what does a good keyword actually look like inside a review? I've heard you recommend combining the service, the vehicle, the issue, and the city or neighborhood. Could you demonstrate that and contrast it with something generic like great service? And explain why one review tends to outrank or attract more clicks than the other when someone is shopping the local pack. Tie it back to buyer intent signals and conversions.
A strong, natural example is, got brake repair on my 2015 Camry in Springfield after a grinding noise, diagnosed quickly and back on the road same day. That single sentence includes the service, brake repair, vehicle, 2015 Camry, issue, grinding noise, and location, Springfield. Compare it to great service. Both are positive, but only one aligns with how people search and how Google evaluates relevance. The detailed version can trigger a review justification, match long-tail queries like Camry brake grinding Springfield, and reassure similar drivers that you solve their exact problem. The short version adds to your star average but provides no context. The goal isn't stuffing. It's specificity that mirrors real customer language and intent. That's what turns impressions into calls and booked repair orders.
That contrast is vivid. The detailed sentence practically maps to a search query. To make this repeatable, shops need a plan. Walk us through building a simple keyword map. The core services a general repair shop should prioritize, the most common vehicles or brands you'd include for context, and how to layer in cities or neighborhoods without overcomplicating it. How many terms is enough? And how do you keep the list focused so the team can actually use it at the counter and in follow-ups? Give a quick starter framework, please.
Start with a 3-column sheet: services, vehicles, locations. Services: list your top 10 revenue or call drivers: brakes, AC, diagnostics, tires, alignments, batteries, suspension, oil change, timing belt, chain, and check engine light. Vehicles. Add the 5 to 8 brands and body types you see most. Toyota, Honda, Ford, Chevy, Nissan, plus SUVs, hybrids, and light trucks. Locations. Include your city and 2 to 4 nearby neighborhoods or suburbs you truly serve. Now create combinations that feel natural, not robotic. AC recharge on my 2017 Civic in Oak Grove. Diagnostic for a misfire on a Silverado near Midtown. Limit to 30 to 40 example phrases to guide staff prompts and customer memory, and refresh quarterly based on seasonality and the cars actually coming through the bays. Keep it visible for everyone.
The structure is simple enough to operationalize, and I like the quarterly refresh anchored to real cars and seasons. Let's move to the moment that matters. Asking. Many owners feel awkward or worry it'll sound scripted. How do you prompt customers naturally to mention the service, vehicle, issue, and location without crossing lines? Could you share a checkout script that's friendly and compliant so staff can use it confidently, and highlight what not to do, especially around incentives or steering reviews in any way? Clarity helps teams stay consistent and trustworthy.
Natural prompting sounds like this at Pickup. If you found us helpful today, we'd really appreciate a quick Google review. It helps neighbors find the right shop. If you can, mention what we fixed, your vehicle, and your neighborhood. Those details help people with the same issue. That's it. No scripting their words. Compliance essentials. Don't offer discounts, gifts, or raffles for reviews. Don't ask only happy customers. No review gating. Don't write a review on a customer's behalf. And avoid in-store review stations that share the same IP. Those often get filtered. Keep it optional, upbeat, and specific about what details are useful. You're guiding, not manipulating, and you're protecting the integrity of your reputation. Train every advisor to say it consistently with genuine appreciation, always too.
That guidance is clear and human, and the compliance reminders are crucial. Let's turn it into a repeatable system after pickup. What does a great follow-up look like in practice? Could you give short, copy and paste templates for SMS and email that include a direct review link and simple prompts? Also, talk timing and cadence. When to send the first message, how many reminders are acceptable, and how to stop before it becomes noise while still capturing the moment of highest satisfaction. And note personalization without making it complicated for staff.
Timing first. Ask at pickup, then send one text within 1 to 3 hours while the experience is fresh. If no response, send a reminder at 24 hours and a final nudge at 3 or 5 days. Then stop. Templates. SMS. Thanks for choosing us today. Could you leave a quick Google review? If helpful, mention what we fixed, your vehicle, and your area. Link, chart, short link. Ainur. Thank you. Email subject. Quick favor to help your neighbors. Email, hi, first name. Thanks for trusting us with your vehicle. A short Google review helps folks with the same issue. If you can, mention the service, vehicle, and your neighborhood. Link, our short link. We appreciate you. Personalize the service, vehicle when possible. Keep it brief, and always include the direct link for faster responses.
The cadence and copy are concise, and the stop after 3 principle keeps it respectful. Let's talk enablement. What tools and setup make this easy for a busy front desk? I'm thinking QR codes at the counter, a short link on receipts, NFC cards, and automations that trigger from the POS or CRM. Could you outline a lightweight toolkit, how to generate the direct Google review link correctly, and any setup tips so messages send reliably without ending up in spam or getting throttled? And flag any must-do staff training steps too.
Toolkit, a laminated QR code at the counter that opens your Google review form. A custom short link, bit.ly or branded, printed on invoices and business cards. 2 NFC tap cards that launch the same link, and POS CRM automation to send the SMS email sequence. To generate the link, search your business name in Google, open your Google business profile, click Ask for Reviews, copy the URL. Test on mobile and desktop. Deliverability tips. Use a local area code number for texts. Keep messages under 320 characters. Include your shop name up front and avoid URL shorteners that carriers flag. Staff training. Demonstrate the ask, role-play 2 scenarios, and set a daily target. 3 asks per advisor to make it habitual. Track results and celebrate wins weekly team-wide.
The toolkit is practical and easy to implement, and the daily ask target makes adoption measurable. Let's move to what happens after reviews arrive. How should shops respond to reviews in a way that reinforces relevance without sounding stuffed or robotic? Could you give a couple of sample responses for positive reviews? Also, how do we repurpose great reviews on the website, especially on service pages, with the right schema to strengthen SEO and conversions? And finally, best practices for handling negative reviews with professionalism. Practical scripts will help teams respond confidently.
Respond within 24 to 48 hours. Keep it warm, specific, and natural. Example for a brake job. Thanks, glad the brake repair on your 2015 Camry in Springfield stopped that grinding noise. If you ever need an inspection, we're here. For AC, appreciate the review. Happy the AC recharge on your Civic has you cool in Oak Grove. Notice we echo details without cramming keywords. On your website, showcase select reviews on service pages using review and aggregate rating schema, attributed to Google with a link to the original. This strengthens relevance and social proof. For negatives, acknowledge, reference the service, apologize where appropriate, and move it offline. We're sorry about the delay on your alignment. Please call us at number. We'd like to make it right, quickly and respectfully.
The response examples hit the right tone, specific without sounding stuffed, and the schema tip is a big lift for service pages. Let's measure and operationalize all of this. How should shops track the impact of keyword-rich reviews? Please cover Google Business Profile performance queries, calls and clicks, local pack rankings for target terms, and UTM-tagged website visits. Then, what common pitfalls should shops avoid? Finally, could you lay out a 30-day action plan that gets a team from idea to execution and ongoing improvement? Make it simple, staged, and accountable, please.
Tracking. In Google Business Profile, check performance. Search queries to see terms driving views, watch calls, website clicks, and direction requests. Track local pack rankings weekly for your target combinations. Service plus vehicle plus city, using incognito browser or a rank tracker with grid views. Add UTM parameters to your website link from GBP, e.g. UTM source, Google, on UTM medium, like organic, UTM campaign, GBP, to see visits and conversions in analytics. Pitfalls, keyword stuffing in responses, identical canned requests, asking for near me, over-messaging beyond 3 touches, and skipping staff training. 30-day plan. Week 1, build the keyword map and direct review link. Week 2, update templates and print QR NFC receipts. Week 3, train staff and launch automation. Week 4, monitor metrics, review sample reviews in a huddle, and refine prompts. Repeat weekly.
If you're ready to turn your reviews into a true growth engine, don't just listen, take action. Start optimizing those customer reviews with the right keywords and watch your shop rise in search results and reputation. And if you'd like expert help implementing strategies like this, reach out to M. Benoit Associates at support.mbenoitassociates.com. They'll help you get more calls, more cars, and more loyal customers rolling into your shop. That's a wrap for today's episode of Fueling Growth, Marketing for Auto Repair Shops. We unpacked why keywords and reviews matter, how Google uses them for relevance, rankings, and those eye-catching justifications, and we contrasted a vague, great service with a specific line that mirrors how customers actually search. You heard a simple keyword map framework, services, vehicles, and locations, plus natural, compliant ways to prompt customers at pickup. We covered copy and paste follow-ups for SMS and email, the right cadence, and a lightweight toolkit with QR codes, short links, NFC cards, and automation from your PUS or CRM. You also got examples for responding to reviews without stuffing, advice on repurposing reviews on service pages with schema, and a professional approach to negatives. Finally, you have a 30-day plan to move from idea to execution and weekly refinement. Put these steps into motion, and you'll see more relevant traffic, more clicks, more calls, and more cars in your bays. If you found value in this conversation, share it with a fellow shop owner and subscribe so you don't miss the next strategy. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you in the next episode soon.